Hello, hello. I am Elari Onawa, and I help people live from their definition of awesome from the truest and most powerful part of themselves. I'm also author of Just Believe How Faith in Yourself Shifts Everything. In this week's message for your fun and purposeful life, we are exploring time and choices. In this message, I'm going to use the Just Believe companion cards. Now, if you haven't seen these yet, this is what they look like. It's a 52 card deck that was designed to open up deeper levels of awareness and creative mastery for you. And they also help you connect with your inner wisdom and expand what is possible. Yay, we love to expand, don't we? So, some of my clients use a card a day or even a week and delve into and anchor a particular way of being that they desire. Others use them to gain clarity about different situations in their life, while others actually create a powerful mindset and strategy for creating something new in their life. So, in this week's message, I tuned in to see what topic would be of the most benefit to you, and there were actually two topics that kept surfacing. And those two topics are time and choices. So I'm going to pull two cards, and the first card will be the subject of time, and the second one will be that on choice, and then we'll bring it together. So let's see what surfaces. So let's look at the subject of time first. So let's see what we have. So we have, I'm just going to read the card. Playing in the sandbox of time and space. How appropriate. So, on the subject of time, nothing great can come from striving or attachment, as these are the enemies of a happy life. Instead, walk in beauty, play, sing, or dance your way into your heartfelt dreams and desires. Believe them into existence with a spirit of enthusiasm. Choose what would you like to expand in your experience and do that for the joy of it. Allow it into your life. So let's look at this in the context of time and playing in the sandbox of time and space. Have you ever noticed that when you're playing, time actually disappears? And when we're playing, we also become more productive. Things flow. We don't get hung up on or stopped by the pressure that we put on ourselves when we think that there's a shortage of time. And when we're playing, we're actually creating enthusiasm. And enthusiasm allows us to expand those creative juices. We're more connected to our inner being and we just are flowing. So if you have a conversation or struggling anywhere in the area of time, think about where you can bring in play, the energy of play. Some people, when they are struggling with time, and often it's not enough time, they jump into, well, I have all the time in the world. That doesn't help either, because often if we affirm or we start creating for ourselves that we have all the time in the world, then what actually happens is sometimes people see their productivity actually drop or they get distracted. So time can be a really great tool when we let it help us focus. So use time to help you focus, but do it in a playful way. So let's look at now what we are getting on the conversation of choices. So I'll just go ahead and read the card. What do you want to contribute? You create with others based on the conversations and focus you give to different subjects. If you focus on uplifting ideas and creative solutions, you spread that way of thinking and become a person of positive expansion. If you give energy to complaints or I don't want that conversations, then you expand the unwanted conditions. You feed whatever you focus upon. So choose, what do I really want to contribute, and where will I then direct my attention? This is actually a very powerful conversation, because when we know what we want to contribute, we also know how we want to show up. We know what characteristics matter to us. we can live on purpose. And we also start to show up in a consistent manner. So, asking yourself what you really want to contribute in any given situation, whether you're looking at it in a broader perspective, say you're asking yourself, what do I want to contribute next? Because you're in a transition. Maybe you recently retired or graduated from college, or you're looking at a new strategy in your work or your business. Those are actually natural times when we ask ourselves that question. But on a micro level, we also can ask ourselves this question every day when we step into a situation. What do I want to contribute here? And if you're listening, as you're listening to this video or watching this video, I know that you're somebody who wants to make a positive difference. When we're aware and alert to that positive difference or the contribution we want to make, we actually step into more of who we truly are, that powerful inner being. And we also are very clear and we're fulfilled. We open up the door for fulfillment. So let's bring these two cards together. What do you want to contribute? And playing in the sandbox of time and space in the context of time and choices. So when we allow ourselves to play, in other words, we lose the significance, we lose the meaning that we can sometimes place on the events in our lives that make them hard. When we allow ourselves to step up a level and see from the perspective of our divine inner being, and we let ourselves play and we let ourselves be delighted by what the universe brings us, we can actually gain a lot of clarity. The key in all of this is when we know what we want to contribute, we also know how to create or how to make a clear choice. That actually helps you clarify. So if you ever get stuck in that, in a decision and you're not quite sure, what do I want to choose here? Or you're still weighing, you think you've made a choice, but it's not really a committed choice because you're wondering, is this the right choice? Did I make the right choice? Is there a better choice? That's not a clear choice. One of the things that you can do to help you make a clear, committed choice, because that's when the energy of the universe just really gets behind you and supports you in the direction that you want to go. When you make that clear, committed choice, magic starts to happen. And to help you make clear, committed choices, ask yourself, what do I want to contribute in this situation? So there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. There you have it. So I just also want to say thank you so much for listening in. And if you would like to leave a comment, if you really like this video and you'd like to leave a comment, you can do that on the right here or on the other side of the screen. And if you'd like to submit a question that you would like me to address in a future message, you can also do that too. I hope you have a great week and I'll see you soon.